Okay, so this is a little workshop setup that I'm using to build what has been my attempt at a spaceship. Initially, I had decided that I was going to try using spray paint, but that caused this styrofoam uh, shape that I got from some packaging to disintegrate. As you can see here, it pretty quickly melted, and so I have to go and use a different medium for the decoration, and I'm going to be using aluminum foil. Okay, so 20 years ago, this was known as a hard drive enclosure. Uh, this is a style of computer hard drive that is no longer sold on the market like this, at least in popular form, because of the transition over to solid state hard drives. So what I did was I started by uh, gluing basic junk, really garbage, onto the top of this hard drive. This is a medicine cap. These are some little detritus that you find in the garbage. Little silicone caps. This is an old plug that no longer works. This is a uh, bracelet that could substitute in for a light. Um, this is another bit of silicone that I've spray painted, and then here are some thumbtacks that I, um, on top of them, put these blue earplugs. You just paste these implements, you can put them right beside the lighting, and you've got something that looks like kind of a missile core launching system. And then here's another part is uh, this is simply a box. It's a little box positioned upward, pasted. I filled the bottom in here with different aluminum candy wrappers of different colors, and you could put in various lighting implements to give it further dimension. You could also do work with things like glow sticks, um, color lighting, like black lighting and things like that, fluorescent lighting. Just covered it with some aluminum and used a bit of tempera paint, which is basically just ash being blended with egg yolk to generate a very, very rudimentary ancient style of paint, and it looks very effective on aluminum foil like that. It creates that burned look that looks like scorching. This is another piece of plastic packaging. You just cover the front of it with some aluminum foil, place it on the top. All of a sudden you have something equivalent to maybe like a storage unit, or maybe a proton pack of some sort, what have you. And this is an old battery compartment door from an ancient device, probably a children's tape recorder from 1980s or 90s. Just sprayed it off, paint it, put it right there. You've got some further texture. Then at another point we can talk about the method of special effects, but I hope what you'll understand is that all of this is heavily indebted to a school of production design that comes originally from first George Lucas, and then to a certain extent Ridley Scott, with first Star Wars and then Alien, respectively speaking, because the two of them envisioned the creation of what is called by them the used future, the future that had been lived in. The future of Star Wars and Alien is greasy, it's gritty, it's grimy. It isn't clean like Star Trek had been, or Space 1999, or Lost in Space, or earlier space opera and space adventure shows had been. Star Wars and Alien introduced the concept of the future being gritty, being something that has detail, including, grime and other sorts of detritus. Garbage is a part of a plot device in The Empire Strikes Back. For example, remember the garbage chute scene is also in the first Star Wars. So, all this is to say that you want to make your starship also look like garbage.